with no further ado, his second appearance in the Rockford area and in life, Shawn Cannon, the hot guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty hot. I'd fuck myself. And I do all. Well, as mentioned, my name is Shawn Cannon, and I am a minority. Except nobody exactly seems to know what kind of race that I am. I'm sorry I did it again, didn't I? God damn it. Alright. But if you guys must know, my mom is white, and my dad's a two-time convicted felon with bad credit, you know. So when I was growing up, you know, I always thought that every kid saw their dad through 2 inches of glass, you know. But he's out now, he's joined society, and he's got an odd sense of humor. He thinks he's real smart, he thinks he's real witty. Like one time he told me, Shawn, I've seen a camel's vagina, and it doesn't look anything like a human toe. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And a lot of times he likes to share like life's wisdom, you know? Go ahead. Took you guys a second. And another time, he wanted to share life's wisdom with me, and he said, Shawn, in life, you can either have a big dick or good credit. You just can't have both. And I guess that's why he never had any credit cards. My mom always walked a little funny, you know? So I know what you guys are doing. You're probably trying to visually determine my credit score right about now. So, as mentioned, you know, I'm biracial. So if we're going to play into stereotypes, you know, I might walk white, I might even talk white. But I'm most definitely black, where it counts the most, okay? So, you know I have some shitty-ass credit. I take that back. I used to have bad credit. See, I found a little loophole in my dad's, his logic there. I found out a way how a minority can have both a big dick and good credit. Now, this is a little bit of a secret, so if you guys, don't share this with too many people, but if you're a brother, you know, I see a couple in the audience, and you have bad credit, and let's be real here, you know, there is a solution. White women. I married a white woman and my credit score jumped up 125 points. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm kidding? Check out my old neighborhood. Turn on the TV, you might hear a commercial like, do you have $99 and a white woman? Then you could be driving home in a new car. So push, pull, or drag that fat bitch in today. You know? Well, bigger the better, you know. Bigger the better. So you guys with your good credit, you ever feel a little uncomfortable when it comes time to buying a condom? I mean, I know you want the Magnum XLs, you know, but you always seem to run out of the Walgreens with a handful of Slim Jims because the wrapper seems to be the only thing that fits, you know. But don't worry, the Germans, they believe they came up with a solution. They've developed the spray-on condom. Condom in a can. Have you heard of this? No. No? Well, let me tell you all about it. It's a fucking spray-on goddamn condom, right? But, so in theory, I guess it's going to be a good thing, because whether you have good credit or bad credit, one size fits all. But in practice, I'm not sure it necessarily works. You, sir, you look like you have some good credit, right? What's your name? That's Dave. He's got good credit, right? All right, so Dave, let's say, for instance, you're at the home of some hot promiscuous slut, right? And you're going down on her. And let's be real, no guy really wants to go down on a woman, right? It's kind of like this. We're talking about sluts here. Come on. You want to go down on a slut? Let's get real with this shit, right? So it's not like you necessarily want to, but it's kind of like paying a cover charge at a club, you know? You don't want to do it, but you heard the party was good and you want to come inside, so you pay up by going down, you know? So you're going down on her. So don't make me laugh at my own joke. That's so unprofessional, right? So you pay up by going down. All right. So and then you're getting ready to spray on this condom, you know, but you realize it's dark in the room, so you reach over to turn on the light switch, and she slaps her hand away. She would prefer to have sex in the dark. Now, Dave, that upsets him a little bit because he fantasizes all day about seeing women naked, and when he finally has the opportunity to, she wants to have sex in the dark. Now, I don't know about you, but I prefer to have sex with all 5 of my senses. And Dave here just got taste out of the way, so at the very least she can let him see what he's doing. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? He turns on the light, he sees a mole, a wart, a fat roll, or something like that. Are you just going to get up and leave? No! He paid his cover charge. He's a little committed, so get a little self-esteem, slut! I mean, Of course he can't say that, so he sprays on the condom. And, latex dust is flying in the air. And when it all settles, he realized that he's entirely missed because, well, he's got good credit, and two, it's dark in the room. And now he's got this big splotch on his leg, and as it starts to dry, it's pulling at the hairs of his inner thigh. So as now he's in pain, running into the bathroom, trying to figure a way how to pull this condom off his leg, and he inadvertently had left the hot, horny slut in the other room with nothing left to fuck but the can. So, Dave, what are you gonna do there? That didn't work. Laugh anyway, so, alright. So, there we go. Alright. So, can in the condom, condom in the can. Well, I sure hope that's not a trend. But I notice a lot of times how crime seems to happen in trends. For instance, like kids used to get beat up for their codes and shit like that. People started mailing anthrax, left them, back and forth to each other. Now terrorism seems to be the new thing. Check this shit out. A waiter, a 23-year-old waiter, was walking out of his restaurant. He gets picked up by three women that he did not know. They seduce him into the car where they take him over to his house, or their house rather, where they drug him and rape him for 4 days straight. They rape this man so good that when they're done with him, they leave him by the side of some river unconscious, bleeding from the balls. So when he gets up, he realizes what must have happened, and he takes himself to the police station and reports this heinous crime. Or as I like to call it, the greatest story ever told. Women raping men. Is this the new trend in crime that I've been waiting for? I mean, can the 2010s be the decade where women say, fuck it, we're raping the shit out of them? Because I gotta tell you, stuff like that never happens to me. I'm always the victim of retarded shit. One time some bitch stole my iPod Nano, I mean, what the fuck is that? I mean, at the very least, you could have juggled my nuts before running off with the greatest hits of 80s, 90s, and today, Because maybe then, I'd have filed a police report. Not necessarily to get her in trouble, but just to kind of catch up with her to see if we can pick up where we left off, It was a good time, women raping men. I mean, it's like, I realize I've been doing this all wrong. I've been spending the better part of 20 years trying to get laid by women. And that's a big fucking waste of time. I should have been out there trying to get raped by women, Because I think I'm the perfect candidate. I can't remember shit. I'm not good with names or faces. I'm always leaving my rape whistle behind at home. I stopped working out so I can easily become overpowered. And I started hanging out where crazy, horny women congregate, like Weight Watcher meetings and Tupperware parties and shit like that. And one of these days, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. I'm going to get raped. And as tragic as it might be for me to be raped by women, I think I'll be okay. Because that's the only time I can have sex with women other than my wife and still stay married. Because it's not cheating if you're raped. So if there's any crazy bitch that wants to rape me, go for it, But speaking of those crazy bitches, you guys are familiar with the octuple mom? That crazy bitch? Now don't get offended if I call her a bitch, ladies, because you gotta keep in mind, this is a woman that has children by the litter. If that's not a bitch, I don't know what the fuck is. True story about her. At one point in time, she was offered $1 million to do pornography, and she turned it down. $1 million. I don't know about you, but there's maybe 3 things in this world I wouldn't stick my dick into for $1 million. I would have sex with this entire room for $1 million. One-on-one, tables at a time. You guys fucking decide, but that's $1 million, So when she turned it down, I thought, oh, great, maybe Dr. Phil hooked her up, some philanthropist got involved and is giving her some money, but no. News report just came out that the octuple mom is dead broke. She cannot afford her children to the extent that she's using our tax dollars to pay for her welfare. And I was thinking, what the fuck? She should have just did the porn and took the $1 million. Because I think I speak for all of America when I say I do not want to pay for that woman's children. But I wouldn't mind seeing the titties. My name is Shawn Cannon. You guys have been wonderful.